Putting date on Gary phone.
Is Gary sponsored by
Date
Alive?
on his phone.
Because I could need Alive to sponsor me too.
Oh, just kicking it. Just kicking it, man.
Your boy just got here for beating me. You be ready for accident at school.
I want to talk about everything Bohemian, really. I want to talk about Gary.
Let's do all things.
All things Bohemian.
It's the All Things Bohemian show.
All things Bohemian that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Platinum Jubilee with the Duchess and the Duke. So,
Okay.
me personally, it was a lot of uproar, and I actually like that. Fred Mitchell was like, let people protest, freedom of speech. Da, da, da. I don't mind the back and forth, the people that agree, the people that disagree. Me personally, I was kind of in the middle. Mm-hmm. It's a historical thing. Mm-hmm. It's something that happens, but then at the end of the day, it costs money to put yourself out there.
I mean, it's like free exposure.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like-
it wasn't free, guys. It wasn't free.
No, it wasn't free, but it
Yeah,
was
it was free, but
worldwide
Exposure.
for,
And how much we paid?
I think, an estimated $2 million.
Okay, it was $2 million.
We paid $2 million because we paid, and then it's like a sovereign grant, and then it was something else.
Okay,
Like, there was
so
a
see,
split into three.
and that's a lot of. That's another thing too. Mm-hmm. But we don't know the full details. We just in the uproar.
Hi, press secretary. I'm still waiting on those figures.
Hi, yes. She said she's waiting. I wasn't waiting.
I'm waiting.
Tom's waiting.
I'm waiting on the figures.
So I get it. I respect people that don't like it because it's like, you could say archaic because it's old. Mm-hmm. But I had a blast.
Well,
I danced. I'm sorry for them people saying, "Oh, y'all was dancing for massa." It was more like a celebration and a visit.
No. Y'all was dancing for massa barefoot.
First of all, let me just address the worry.
You say it was barefoot?
First of all, people was trying to like come for us, right? And be like, "Oh, how ratchet, how but."
You wasn't ratchet?
Robert,
I was asking her.
let me tell you why. Mind you, let's just say it's ratchet. First of all, we don't care.
No, of course not.
Second of all, y'all love us. Third of all,
Hey, dude.
y'all wasn't up on the floor in the water. We were sliding. Our feet were sliding in the sandals. So we had to take them off.
Sandals.
We had on sandals, and we had to walk through the ocean to get in the road because
it rained a lot.
It
like
rained.
3 times.
And the water's rushed down, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So it was going to the drains, but they was like, y'all gotta get in the road. And we had to walk through like at least 6 inches of rain to get to the dry part of the road. And then while we were dancing, it started to rain.
Well, the tourism is said that it was a practice for Junkanoo, so
Yeah, I guess they was trying to do like a trial run.
So I think all of that was a
So we ended up barefoot, but our feet were cute.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a blast.
It really was fun. I liked it. I saw it. It was fun.
I think the people enjoyed it. It was like, I know I was on the dock. Was seen back in '94 when the Queen was here. When the primary school students got to go and greet her. She came.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. That's the first time Robert saw me and fell in love.
Yeah, sure.
He just don't remember.
Someone was here, yeah.
But
I think the last time the
It was
Queen
the
was here was
Queen.
like 85 or something
Oh,
like
no,
that.
never mind that. I don't know.
Someone was here, though.
Somebody was
I
here.
remember
Anyway,
flying.
Must be husband.
Someone was
maybe.
here, yeah.
But I just feel like it's still a moment in time. Like you were saying, what about the other countries? Well, how do you feel about the countries that didn't pay?
Well, first of all, the reason why I love the fact that the Duke and the Duchess was over here, I love the comedy from the Rastafarian
yeah.
committee. Let me not say I love the comedy. I love.
What they were saying. I
So
mean,
Well,
the reparations way?
They had letters.
Yeah, but
they
it's ready.
wanted to go back home, and they
Y'all-
wanted to go back on their ship.
y'all wouldn't take some reparations?
No, hold on. This was their requirements. They wanted to go home to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to go back on ships, and they wanted to be given a stipend.
Yeah.
Compensated.
For them coming over here.
Slightly reasonable. If you
Now,
ask me.
I'm not sure if
everything.
I'm not
Yeah, give us
sure
everything back.
I'm not sure if they realized that they weren't the ones who came on the ships
Yeah,
originally,
yeah.
but they want everything their ancestors.
For their ancestors.
But if you look at it, right? Let's say, right? Because I know an African princess. Like her father was like,
You know African princess?
yeah, like her father was like the head of their village.
You know an African princess.
I truly do.
No.
I'm not gonna call her name.
She's
I know.
She's a part of which African tribe?
No, I don't know the name of it, but like her father was the head of that village. You know, like how they
Guys, if you watch our previous episode on Tinder Swindler, I think
Yeah.
No,
somebody-
I mean serious. I ain't saying
Do I
they
know
was
the boys
rich,
that-
you know.
do I know the
I
boys
talking about, but they had high status.
I know that.
Not personally. But
so.
you
If
say
you're an
that.
African princess, you don't have to be rich.
No, I talking about in that village, like they would have had, like her father was literally the
Well,
head of it.
hi, guys.
Keep in mind,
me and Robert from a village,
Yeah.
and
Also, Black Village.
Black village, and I think that I'm
might
a
have been
princess.
royalty,
Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all have to look at it different though. Y'all have to look at it different though. Like in Africa, they still have those. You know,
That's
like
true. Yeah, yeah.
they
yeah.
Okay,
still have those
okay.
societal
Villages. Okay.
status and stuff like that.
Okay, so back to the princess.
Yeah. So I know an African princess.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and when I say like, you could even see like, you know, that fabric and that stuff expensive. Like you could see from her clothes, like she had some off the chins, like African print outfits. I'm talking about rich fabric headpieces. Like,
You can see she come from our tribe.
yeah, she came from like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So like, what they saying is, that could have still been us, undisturbed. Mind you, things going on. No, let me finish. Undisturbed, we could have still had our big farm, this, that, and the next. For example,
Do you really think these people want to go back to Africa?
some of them really do.
Bob,
They
I just trying to figure out which one of your friends name Indugu or Africa or something like that too. So I'm trying to figure who was this.
I'm not doing that with you. Cause you being like,
I'm not trying to
yeah,
figure.
you trying to be funny.
Why you trying to go weird? Anyway,
Oh my god, that was a mistake. Apologies.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to figure out who is this African
Don't
princess.
worry.
we will
about
tell
it.
you off camera who's the
Right.
African
No,
So
princess.
Tommy,
Nah.
think about it, right? Because back in the day, they say this was days. Take out the history books. Black men was on ships. Africans was on ships trading gold and jewels and things all around the world. They erasing it, right? Y'all disturb us. So who knows what we could have been? So you take it from my ancestors. Give me something back because you still sitting pretty.
A lot of people will consider what they're asking for to be weird because we're so in this day and in this life, and you should be past all those things,
But
and
not necessarily.
and some people think, well, I never been no slave.
Yeah.
That not
Yeah,
me.
some
That's
people don't care about that.
that's
Yeah.
like I'm making my money. I living my life.
Yeah.
This is me
Yeah,
now.
definitely, yeah.
But I think how they go about things sometimes it makes them look comedy
Yeah, yeah.
and people
Comedic,
tend
I get it.
comedic and people tend to not to take their requests
Yeah,
serious.
seriously.
Yeah.
And I think the whole going back on the boat was kind of like a big haha for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But they could have been more like for the experience.
Well, you want to go back on a boat
Anyhow,
to Africa?
No.
check
Okay.
us out, right?
That's
Some-
me though.
this-
But
yeah.
they in touch and they in tune in another way.
Yeah, let me tell you something. First of all, I don't even want to go from here to get island on the beach.
Because you get
Right?
seasick.
So I don't know why they would.
They want sometimes people want to connect with,
Yeah,
with
guess
their
what?
ancestors.
Watch
like
this.
the struggle they've been through, maybe they want to connect on the
Yeah, but
journey
you
back.
reliving the struggle.
But
because
you don't want
came- You came here on
That's
a boat.
you and me.
No, but
That's you
they
and me.
can't want to relive the struggle
They
if
do.
they're asking back for money
Yeah,
for.
get them their things so they get up their line when they go back home.
You know what? Elizabeth,
Not Elizabeth.
could you please send them this money? And Netflix, could you record it so it could be serious?
Yeah, that could be in the ground. But yeah, let me tell Mike, this is my Jubilee experience, my Platinum Jubilee experience. As the Duchess, the Duke and the Duchess were coming downtown, they went into the Garden of Remembrance. It wasn't raining. It was raining before that. The sky was kind of dark. So then the sun came out while they were in the Garden of Remembrance. So it's like, Mother Sick Joy.
It was actually.
I don't know
became a
if the sun
moment.
can stay out, but I hope they hurry up,
I didn't know we had a garden of remembrance.
Yeah, we have a Garden of Remembrance. Please don't let anyone else say that, okay?
What are we remembering?
The World War I and World War II.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why we had the poppies in November.
Yeah, I know, but poppies. But I didn't know we had a garden.
You know, we don't, guys.
They don't teach us our
They don't
history.
teach us our history. We just.
Y'all see it, y'all don't recognize it.
Yeah.
And I truly don't know because I was wake sadness, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, while the sun was coming out, I said to myself, it getting a little hot. Let me go run to the video village where we have stuff set up to go get my shades, right? So I jumped down off the platform. get my shades, and I run back to the platform, right? And the British journalist say, "Do you see me up ever stew?" I say, "No, I got this. I used to climb trees when I was small. It's me." Well, mother,
Like,
these
why?
people already think we be swinging from trees and wearing busker and
I
thing,
said,
right?
Robin, no, you won't say that.
I was like, I got plenty experience.
Oh, don't worry, I used to climb trees when I was small.
I
It's
got
me.
plenty experience climbing trees. I just me, oh my god. So then
what
I
did
tried.
they say?
So they just look at me like, right? So I didn't know that.
Like,
And I was
lovely.
like, oh, that's true. Yeah, it's a climb tree is real. Or she may have been like, oh wow, I didn't know that. So I was like, I don't know what she's thinking. And being the overthinker that I am, I took it to the next level. So I find the tallest coconut tree I could see. It's me. You see a tree like that? I used to climb over these. It's me. Oh my god, I look like a real villager.
Flipping dummy.
You want to show them you was from our
I
village.
was feeding into the stereotype.
Yeah. From your village, from Black
I
Village.
say, anyhow, before I do any more damage, let me just shut my mouth.
Next up, we have Dubai. It was controversial.
Oh, my transitions? I'm sorry.
You spit on me hard. It was controversial. People made videos for 3 minutes crying about it.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my opinion.
Yeah.
The Ministry of Tourism has been doing this for years. It is a way to network. It is a way to get our country out there. It is budgeted. On top of that, half of the trip was sponsored.
Were you upset that you didn't go to Dubai? You was rushed.
Yeah, but no, I wasn't
You don't get
upset.
paid?
I was. You want to know
You was
something?
salty?
She lied,
Never-
y'all. She
no.
told me she was very
I
upset.
did. Let me tell you something. I had a blast seeing people I know have
Experience
a
it.
blast, and then it was like you was there. Let me tell you why it was such a big thing. It's because the old fogies of old. Because now this I call it the passing down, the changing of the guard. The old people was going before. The people who take selfie like this. Who don't know nothing but posting. But because it was a bunch of people in our generation, it was all over social media. So you actually got to experience what tourism is due on a
daily
regular. It's like a average thing for the Ministry of Tourism. They have a whole agenda, a whole budget, a whole
Yeah, that's what they
thing
do.
to that.
Yeah.
That's the point of the office.
Yeah.
So, but for the first time, Bahamians got to see.
You thought it was properly fun?
It wasn't just funded by the government; ain't fund that too, you know.
No, I know different organizations, but a lot of from the videos and the voice notes back where people didn't want to leave their hotel rooms because they didn't want to stay in the airport all night.
Yeah, because now something happened. That's what they had, like a bombing not too far from where they were. That's the only reason why things started to go awry when it was time for them to leave. It was safety wise. So it was like, listen, they ain't trying to be stink to you and tell you get out of the hotel, we gotta be in the airport. They literally have a budget. It was paid for this much. A bombing set everything back somewhere in the region.
I thought it was the airport getting a new system or something with the plane
No,
or
there was
something
actually
like that.
It could have been that. It could have been a combination.
It was 5G.
It could have been a combination of things.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, right? Some people could say, "Okay, I could just wait in the airport," and some people could say, "I'm not waiting in no airport."
I think it was a mixture of security, and the fact that they were supposed to leave at a certain time, but they couldn't. I think it's what it was. They couldn't leave because they had to figure out how the 5G technology would affect certain planes coming in. So, I mean, you don't want to fall out of the sky. Your instruments be freaking out, so you gotta take that precaution.
Also had some incident, so it was like
There was a lot going on.
you know, it's some people you might have say, "I'm not coming out of here," and
Well,
I
I
might
was-
say, "Let's just come out."
Guys, I was mad. I couldn't go to Dubai too. I was
big
big mad. I was ready to go on live too and
Yeah.
express my
But me
sorrows.
personally, for the people that was complaining, it was odd to me because these people who had opportunities before, you want to have the opportunity every single time.
But you know how
The
I
young
feel?
people shouldn't get to go now.
You know how I feel about stuff like that too. And this could just be me. If I go somewhere for work, I am grateful, but I don't flex like I go on my own dime. I don't act like
Because
that.
you did, yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
you want to
know?
know something though? Personally, I don't feel like a lot of them was flexing. It was
just
pure
the excitement.
Yeah,
It was
Like-
like nobody was like, "Oh yeah, we yeah." They was like, "Boy, look at this, boy,"
Look
and
at
we
what's
was, and then they also had. Luckily for them, they had people in their lives saying, "Boy, post post every day so I could feel like I there.
Yeah.
Because that was
I actually did feel like I was there. 'Cause
Me too.
Every day someone snapping.
Now I don't feel like I have to spend $4 or $5 to go and experience it.
Actually-
I've been.
Actually, I'm not even. My girlfriend, she actually wanted to do her birthday trip. She's turning 40 in September, and she
She'll
wants
go to Dubai.
She wants to go to Dubai, and I was like, I feel like I've
Yeah,
already
really.
been. Like,
Like I straight.
you sure you
Let's
don't
go
go
somewhere
somewhere else?
else. Yeah.
Like, I'm ready to go to Africa.
I didn't like the hate they received. I didn't like how they was running on, but that big contingency. And so what? Here's my thing. For example, they was like, they take Miss Daisy over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And over there, they don't really drink alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So I could say, okay, I see the controversy, but allow them to make little mistakes and make the adjustment for next time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a new thing.
Yeah. So where you think the next expo is going to be?
I don't know, but I hope I get to go.
Pick
Put
me.
your plug in. Put your
Yeah,
plug in.
pick me. Plug us it. Better yet?
I stand barefoot.
No. Better yet, take the just us, just kicking the groove.
I mean, we're not gonna sing the people song.
We're not gonna kick it. We're gonna do everything.
Yeah.
But take us.
Anything
Pick us.
else, Bahamian? You say you want to.
Let's talk
Y'all,
about Bohemian
please.
superstars. Listen, y'all should have had Jeremy on Bay Street.
He got all his clothes
He
on.
would. I'd have paid to see that. That's
Yeah.
the real royal.
Yeah, no, but we have to be more mindful.
Hi, Jared.
Jared.
Yeah. Hi, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Stop putting your
Jared.
Stop, Jared.
Jared.
Oh,
Jared.
That's my favorite one.
Me too.
No, my favorite ones. Wait, he was somewhere, and he said,
Dollar for a video of fucking me. And I didn't give her hundreds of $1 zillion for every little for the fucking Panama fucking crack oldies and fucking schleps with the straws like this. Shut your laughing face up.
he riddled off
Yeah, he was
something
hot.
long.
No, cause she tried style him.
No,
Cause
my
he don't perform
You
for
know
dollar.
what
He
he
better
talking
come
about,
more than
yeah,
He
my
said something long and funny.
yeah, my
He
favorite
was
one. That's
cussing
when
out.
he was coming out the number shop.
Yeah.
my favorite ones when I just needed some breakfast.
When he steal the man
Yeah,
car,
truck,
when
yeah,
he steal the
truck.
man truck.
I just wanted some breakfast.
I just wanted to get some breakfast.
breakfast.
If you're not gonna tip him and you're not gonna give him something, do not go out there agitating him. Like, I think we should cherish them. Gary, he annoying, but y'all don't beat him up, man.
Wait, don't come in, no fucking camera.
But then take all the camera off this thing. Y'all talking fool around, but this camera, y'all sitting on the camera. That's all right. You're sitting on the camera. Your boy just got to jail for beating me. You'll be ready for again, screw. And boys like you.
I love
Who-
Gary.
Could y'all please drop in the comments who is putting data on Gary's phone?
Stop having sex. That's a sin. But leave me alone. 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 I ain't doing y'all nothing. Y'all go. That's me, the landlord. That's me, the landlord business.
I think isn't Gary sponsored by Alive?
Wow.
I want to know.
I think Gary. Someone please answer in the comments. Is
Yeah.
Gary sponsored by Alive?
date on his phone
Because
because-
I can need Alive to sponsor me too.
Gary. You
Because
know better
he's
than me,
not
bro.
leaving people alone.
But I mean, if BTC, if you want to sponsor us, you can sponsor
Shout
us.
out
Sorry, I
to
had to rebuke her.
shout out to Brahmi, who I'm dead straight. She was, yeah, but we have to like cherish them. Don't mistreat them, kidnapping them, scaring them.
I love
Jeremy.
Sydney Patrice Saxon. I love you.
Me too.
I
I'm a
love
fan.
you. I'm a fan.
One time, Cindy, I saw you in the bowling alley, and I was like, I took a picture of myself, and you were in the background. Like nobody would know that it was you,
Wow.
but I did that.
I love you too,
Were you
Sydney.
starstruck?
Let me tell you something. One thing, but Bahamian, I could see Beyonce tomorrow and not care.
Yeah, it don't really make a difference.
But like, let me see Nishi Ellis.
Yeah.
She's cool. Yeah, she's cool.
I love her. The other day I see this me. I love your nails. I love your hair, and I love you. It's me. Bye.
I love my behavior. I
man.
love my people.